Jesse, can you hear me? Jesse! I don't know where my dongle is, so hopefully this sounds good. I'll just wait. Can you hear me?
You.
Okay, because I don't know where my little dongle thing is, so I can't plug in.
Oh,
no, not a missing dongle.
Jesse,
It's always the case, isn't it?
Can I use the stand-up stool, or is that not allowed? Because I have to hold your cord. It's fine.
You may. Let me get you there.
I need a surface. Oh, the allergies. Oh, thank you.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Okay, so that looks like things.
This music's intense.
It is. Oh, so what am I going to do tonight? I should go home and have like a fistful of mints and just try and sleep immediately, but I'll probably stay up, and so I'm trying to decide what I should watch.
Yeah.
What's that?
I can barely hear you over this intro music.
It's louder than I remember it being.
I just started watching season 1 of White Lotus.
Season 1?
I never watched it.
That's pretty good.
And I was like, I hate every single one of these people except for like the one lady that does the massages. And I was like, if you fuck her over, I'm gonna be so mad. She's the only likable person on this whole show.
Yeah. Who is it?
Belinda, who runs the massage.
Oh, who does the
She's so nice, and everyone else is just trash.
And you just started it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm like 4 episodes in, but you can just tell that like she's gonna get her hopes smashed and something's gonna go wrong, and I'm angry anticipatorily.
Well, you're in for a ride.
I was like, I can't wait till really bad things start happening to all these people. I'm excited about it.
Cool and refreshing White Claw. White Claw, sponsor us.
I did that crack open for the pod.
Yeah.
I hope you got it. I love doing this show, but I also just, I think I've said it, I hate reading out loud.
Yeah. I think if
I use words that I'm like, I don't know how to say this.
if it helps, I think you've improved. Yeah.
Yeah, that does help. That helps. Oh, improved with reading out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You're like, no, with your writing.
Yeah, no, you're the quality of material is world.
Hey, second chair, enough said.
You still read at a 3rd grade level. Let's not get ahead of her.
Oh, shit. That's what I think.
Hey,
Yeah.
3rd grade's pretty impressive these days.
The amount of phone drops in the show recently is
Staggering.
yeah. It makes me want to throw phones into the street.
I want to be like Marco and just handwrite it because I used to do that,
Yeah.
but who writes like that? I get a cramp now if
Yeah.
I'm like handwriting.
Yeah. Well, and then Marco can't read his own handwriting. And
Yep.
So that's
Well,
the whole,
that's great. Well, his
the whole game.
handwriting's always been like that.
It's
When
bad.
we worked at Round Table and he'd write like orders or something, I'd be like, I don't even know what this pizza is. Do we have this on the menu?
I don't know if this is even pizza.
Is this pizza?
All right.
Molly left.
Yeah, she's still just.
I can barely hear you all.
I know.
The music was louder than I thought it was.
That music's hella loud.
Sorry.
Jesse begs me to get on super early, and then I'm never able to talk or listen.
I don't beg you to. I mean, that's
And
what
he
this
becomes
is.
best friends with one of the panelists.
Who is it today?
I don't know
Jesse?
this show. It's going to be it's always one of the in-person ones.
What?
I get
Rochambeau.
cast,
Yeah,
I
me,
get cast aside.
me
No.
and Dana will fight for it.
Yeah.
Fight for your favor?
Well, this
Yeah.
is the only time I get to hang out with anybody is when I have them do shows. So that's
Yeah.
That's fair.
sorry.
That's hot.
No, let it
That's
out.
cute.
I'm sorry. But yeah. So I have to book people to hang out with people. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So hi.
Hi.
Oh well.
Hello.
But I've got a my nice backyard now. I got to start hosting. I've got to get into the hosting.
Yeah. You got a fire pit, I
Yeah,
hear.
yeah, it's nice.
That'll be good in like 6 months.
Well, in a cool evening.
I don't
it's
know.
nice.
Did you watch Love on the Spectrum, the newest season?
No. Are you trying to say something?
No. No. No, but they do a birthday party, and one of the guy's dads is like, we'll do a fire pit for your birthday party. And then his friends come over and they're like, it's 97 degrees. Why do we have a fire pit?
It eventually cools off.
It sets a vibe.
Yeah, it's more mood.
Molly, how do you feel about fire pits in the summertime?
If it's a nice cool night,
Yeah,
sure.
see, that's what we're saying.
But not when it's hot.
I
It's like
expect
the
my
same with like smoking when it's hot or hot coffee when it's hot.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's disrespectful to add heat on heat.
well, I expect my hangs to go into the wee hours so that we can be heated around the
Around
fire.
the fire, yeah.
Okay, then you can use the fire pit for another 2 months and then take a break because it doesn't cool down in July or August.
It won't
Guys
cool
are-
down till October.
You guys are
After
yucking my
October.
fire pit fun.
I'm sorry. No, I'm more complaining about how it doesn't cool down at night
Well, yeah, there is that.
during the summer.
Why don't you get a kiddie pool? So everybody could put their feet in.
I suppose.
You
And
can
then people will
put,
be like, why do you have a kiddie pool?
you know,
I
you
think-
put a beer and ice in there, and
Oh.
then let it melt. And after you drink all the beers, you can like put your feet in and cool
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I think instead, like when you said kiddie pool, I got to DIY projecting in my head. I think instead, make like a foot bath, like trough
Yeah.
that everybody can pull chairs up to and then just dunk
Just
their
dunk
feet
their feet
into.
in.
I
So
don't want
it's-
to soak my feet with everyone at the end of the night.
you don't want communal foot soak? You know what?
Communal
No.
foot soak.
I don't trust people's feet.
Maybe I
Yeah,
can put some
that's fair
dividers
enough.
in there so it's all individual. pods.
Dividers. What?
I don't know. I'm
Dividers?
It's
just-
all the same water.
well, but if it's not, I'll.
Would you have fish in it?
Oh,
Ooh, that'd be
you
great.
get the ones that eat the skin off your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hit up the local nail salon and be like, y'all got any extra fishy feet?
Guess
Feet
what?
fish?
Get some essential oils in there.
Oh man. Oh, this has turned into a whole thing.
Right.
For someone who's never really been able to host anybody and doesn't have anything on the horizons, but big plans for the potential of it. Big plans.
I never host either. I don't know if you could tell by my foot pool. Just put a pool
Just
out.
get a
Let
kiddie
everyone put
pool.
their feet in
Just
it.
get a bunch of kiddie pools.
Yeah.
This isn't the show.
This is
Just have to reassure the folk. This is.
it can be the show.
I mean, it could. There's worse.
Hmm?
I assume. I don't know.
I just keep looking up at Molly to see her opinion.
Oh.
Someone's arrived.
Oh, some re-uppins, some resubscribings. That's nice.
Oh.
That's nice. We'll take that $2.50 or whatever we get out of that nowadays anymore.
Isn't it like $7?
Well, I actually
don't
think it's like
know.
6 now, but we only get half.
Oh.
Amazon gets the other half of it.
Fucking Jeff.
Oh no! Bless you, Mr.
Bless you,
Mr.
Jeff.
Bezos.
Mr.
Hi.
Senor
Yeah.
Bezos.
We appreciate your platforms.
Wait. It's Amazon?
Twitch is Amazon. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that tracks.
That's why I got on it in the first place, because I was going to make friends with Jeff, and we were going to be buddies, and we were going to have money fights on his private jets.
Jeff is like Tom from MySpace. He's your first friend. He's your first subscriber.
Yeah.
And he's got the picture.
Jeff and Jesse could have been friends in real life because
Oh.
I think you've seen them both wearing those like straw cowboy hats. casually.
Yeah.
That's how they both like to have fun.
Oh,
like
yeah.
pop on the hat and it's time to party. And it's time to just mix.
The straw hats. That's your
Oh,
Luna
God,
del Sol
Christ.
hat.
He's a very down-to-earth multi-billionaire. He's-
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Yeah, look at his straw hat.
yeah. It's of the people.
He's, what do they call it? Salt of the earth.
Yeah. Yeah. Except you have to pay for that salt, and you have to get a monthly subscription, so that salt will be delivered free.
And it's not even iodine.
Oh, you don't want that. Oh, off on all these tangents. Sorry. Hi.
But we know the real
I will.
The real stab doesn't start till like 7:45.
Well, yeah, we usually vamp until about 40, so that the online audience, the in-person audience, can file in and whatnot and what have yous, and also so that I can chit chat and get a cold open for when I edit these episodes again. I promise I'm going to. I swear.
So speaking of salt,
Yes.
we
Here we go. Here's the stuff.
we learned in middle school that if you're gonna mummify a chicken, don't use iodized salt.
Oh.
Why?
Because it doesn't dry it out the way it's supposed to, and then our chicken was all gross, and we had to give up.
We had to give up.
Why would you mummify a chicken?
It was part of the history lesson we were learning about Egypt, and so we were gonna mummify a chicken.
A chicken's
That's-
such an odd choice, though.
I don't know. It was Catholic school.
Did it have the feathers?
No, it was just like a raw chicken,
Oh,
like
Just
you
a
would
little
get at
game
the
hen.
store. But we were like, we're gonna,
little Cornish hen.
yeah,
Yeah.
gonna like dry it out and then.
Wow.
Preserve
I'm
it.
sorry, that's so weird that's not it was for an Egypt lesson.
Did they have chickens in ancient Egypt?
I don't know.
Yeah. Can you check that? Or?
So funny.
Oh.
Oh, well, there we go.
That's cool.
The magic historians have helped us with this knowledge. Egypt and chickens. Oh, they go way back.
That's going to be the name of my first special.
Egypt and chickens?
Mm-hmm. Wait for the joke.
Never deliver on anything.
Never going
It's just-
to. Why is it
title
called Egypt and chickens?
and then have people just have a subreddit with people just discussing the
Yeah.
meaning. No, this is why Egypt, and this is the
Yeah.
chicken reference. And
Yeah.
Right.
If you,
And I'm just like, you fools. None of it.
oh,
like
thank
if
you,
you-
Hulu, for my special. I don't know who does specials anymore.
Self-produced YouTube special.
Well, yeah,
Nice.
that's the way.
I'm never going to do it.
You can do it.
Maybe.
We'll record it here.
I had the idea during COVID to do my hour here, but put like paper plates with faces.
Yeah.
And that was the audience.
We could still do that.
It could.
Or you can invite real people and we'll wear paper plates.
Yeah. What do you guys think? No?
They're on board.
I don't know about
Uh,
that.
For
Before
a paper plate. When I'm an audience member, I like to hide.
Yeah.
It's terrifying when a comedian comes up to me as
Ugh.
an audience member. It's like, oh, please don't.
No.
Yeah, no, it's
I
worst.
never talk to anybody.
Good for you.
I'd rather not.
And that's the energy
Don't
we're taking.
dissect their
into-
facial expressions to them and
What's-
ask them why they're not laughing.
Yeah. Why aren't you laughing?
What's going
What
on?
could I do?
But you're not having a good time?
Yeah. Do you have
Like,
notes? Could you give me your notes?
Some people are just internal laughers and they're laughing on the inside.
Yeah, they're everybody's favorite.
I never laugh at comedy shows. Like stand-up shows, I never laugh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh.
I feel bad because I laugh very distinctively. So if
Mm.
you don't hear me laughing, you're gonna be like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
why didn't I
So-
tickle Dana's funny bone?"
Yeah, so
They're
what was wrong? What was wrong with the
Right.
show? We didn't hear
Did you
you.
have a good no?
Especially where like someone else will say something and I'll just crack up. I'll be like, "Sorry, they're funny. It's not me."
Be
Oh, I saw
better. Better. All right.
I'm afraid my laugh is going to ruin somebody else's time. Like, she's laughing too much. Or the comedians are going to be like, she's laughing too much. It's too clear she's trying to support.
Well,
Listen
I
to
don't
this
know.
supportive bitch in the back.
ugh.
Get her out of here.
This
Blue
one
girl.
trying to
Blue
make
no
somebody
matter
feel good. Ugh.
Back in the day, I went to a comedy show at the Arco Arena,
Mm.
and we were in like the front row, and I laughed so ridiculously that the comedian looked over at me and laughed at me laughing at him. It was
Oh.
great,
Well, that's nice. Made his evening.
right?
Oh, and then Dane Cook never came back to Sacramento. No, not Dane.
No.
Mm. I was just reminded of him a couple days ago,
Who?
a couple weeks ago. Dane Cook.
That was like the first
Wonder how
full
he's doing.
stand-up special I listened to as a youth.
Yeah.
Was Harmful if Swallowed.
Oh, sure.
Mhm.
It was good stuff.
It was okay.
But now it's not fashionable to admit enjoying Dane Cook. So
I laughed a lot
I know,
as a sophomore.
but you can't now.
Oh. I mean, I was like, what is this?
All right.
Hack.
Let's get into our own hackery.
Okay.
Let's finally get the show going before they question even further what it is that we do standing up here.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists
audience. Hey,
to
guys.
give various
Sorry, I
potentially
didn't acknowledge
comedic
you.
takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
In this jet skiing episode of the Stab Show, funny lady Dayna Bryant picks a fight with a loaf of Toll House cookie dough, and literally everyone wins. The Chafe's Emma Haney is now going to spend the next 45 minutes daydreaming about a win-win cookie dough fight. And Stab Show champion Molly Doan has a stunning announcement to make about her brand new cookie dough combat league she's launching this fall. All the while, me, your host, Jesse Jones, clearly would like as many cookies as I could purchase and a sturdy couch on which to display upon to devour my spoils. All of this and so much more tonight on Stab. Those are the only cookie references in the show, I think. We'll see. Let's dive right into the program with segment 1. Well, I don't know what you guys wrote, so surprise me. Segment 1 is reorganization. I have always been, currently am, and expect to continue to be a poor, moneyless schlub. I've never had it, so I don't know what to do with it. Being financially comfortable is a completely foreign idea to me. That's why when I saw today's acronym, EBITDA, or Earnings Before Interest, Tax, Depreciation, and Amortization.
Amortization.
I'm so glad you said it.
Amortize.
Yes.
I just sort of stared at the monitor for 15 minutes like a dog staring at a microwave. I know those are words, but their meaning is beyond a poverty dullard like myself. So let's, real quick, forget what I just told you EBITDA already means, and instead give me who or what else EBITDA might stand for or represent to you. Dayna Bryant.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you currently suffering too much under the current state of our union? Do you need a game plan to help make sense and take control of your world, if not the rest of the world? Then I have for you my 3-part plan. EBITDA.
There it is.
Part 1, EB. Emulate Batman.
Sure.
Part 2, infuriate tyrannists. Tyrannist is a real word.
Yeah.
Part 3, drink alcohol.
Oh.
There we go. So again, EBIDTA. The first part, you emulate Batman. We may not all have his money and his gadgets, but you can MacGyver that shit.
Sure.
And, being a vigilante is totally, cool, and you should totally go out there and do that. Drive your car really fast. Beat up bad guys. Don't kill them, because Batman does not kill people, despite what all those fight scenes with all those Batmans make it look like. You can get a really cool costume. You don't have to be Bat. You can be Ratman, Raccoon Man, or Lady, if you like squirrels or aardvarks, whatever. You just have to have that vigilante dressed up as an animal, go out at night and punch people attitude.
Yeah. It's doable.
Then your part 2 is your IT, your infuriate tyrannists. I'm not 100% sure on the definition of tyranny, but I'm going to make it really wide and just make anybody angry that isn't mad about what's going on. If they're not mad yet, they should be.
Yeah,
And I want you to piss them off. I want you to stop their actions in your suit. You got to remember to wear the grease paint over your eyes when you're wearing your mask, so that they can't see your skin underneath, because that's going to give away the illusion. Yeah. And the third part is drink alcohol, because after fighting crime and being depressed and everything being hard, just drink alcohol. It's great. It's everybody's favorite pastime. Unless you don't drink alcohol, then I'm sorry.
Well,
This may not work for you.
yeah.
Yeah, but cool.
What's another DA? Do
Drink.
hallucinogenics. No, that's not good.
Dive abominably. I don't know. Just polyflop right into a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Dayna.
Thank you.
Everybody get home and emulate Batman.
Yes.
before
Especially the hot
drinking.
ones.
Oh, sure.
Batman's hot. I'd hit that.
Did you say the hot ones? Which ones
Yeah.
aren't hot?
Yeah, I was going to ask. Was there a not hot Batman? Seems like a prerequisite.
Yeah,
Your
not
Bruce
that I
Wayne
know
has
of. No,
to-
actually, they're all hot, even the
Yeah.
cartoon ones. Let's go.
Yeah, the cartoon ones are chiseled. am I
all
right?
lantern-jawed
Yes, Lantern Jaw is
beacons
great.
of justice. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Dayna. Emma!
Hi.
Sorry, you're not
It's-
that far that I need to yell at you.
It's okay.
Emma,
Yes.
let's hear your EBITDA.
That's so hard to say.
I know.
Yes, EBITDA, that magical acronym investors love to throw around when they want to make a dumpster fire look like a bonfire of opportunity. Traditionally, it stands for earnings before interest, taxes, the other two words. Just so you guys know, I'm not great at reading out loud. But let's be honest, that's just code for profit if we ignore all the expensive parts of running a business. So here's a more honest version. Entertainers briefly ignore terrifying debt accounts because nothing says growth mindset like pretending your liabilities don't exist.
Yeah. Oh.
Snaps to that,
Oh,
right?
please. Yeah. I can go weeks without checking my bank account.
I do that to this day.
It's best. It's
All
best.
my bank account tells me is I eat too much Del Taco.
Well, that is
They're
a
like, Dana, stop.
yeah, that's a judgy ass bank account. You need to get to golden one, I think.
Golden One tells me I do too much DoorDash.
Oh shit. Well,
So-
apparently, I didn't realize the credit unions were the judgy ones.
Yeah.
Go to Wells Fargo. They don't give a shit. They just want your money. Thank you, Emma. So good. Hey, Molly Doan.
Hey, Jesse Jones.
You know what? I don't need that.
What?
we
That's your
do.
name, isn't it?
It is. It is. Sorry. Molly, let's wrap up
Yeah.
reorganization with your EBITDA.
Great. Okay, in order to do this, I need everyone in the room to put their phones on airplane mode. So
Okay.
we can't have the government listening in. It's very dangerous. Okay, birds. What are they? Where did they come from? Who put them here? And most importantly, who are they working for? When we all take our phones off of airplane mode and go back to living in the matrix, I want us to remember 6 letters. 1, E, 2, B, 3, I, 4, T, 5, D, 6, A. Oof, that was hard to read. EBITDA. Every bird is tracking DNA automatomically. Yes, birds. Yes, our DNA. Yes, automatons, i.e. cybirds, i.e. robirds, i.e. birdminators, i.e. the birds we've all known to grow and love are working units of the social Darwinist machine tracking our DNA and Gmailing their higher-ups or whoever they call mama. Don't be alarmed. If we stay vigilant and work together, we can not only protect each other, but also, more importantly, our DNA. The first step is knowing the 6 ways cybirds are tracking our DNA via sky, via ground, via meat, via shit, via bird calls, via aircraft interference. If EBITDA is to be believed, that means no bird can be trusted, not even the birds we see in media, aka TV trickery. Big Bird, i.e. Tweety Bird,
Aw.
i.e. Snoopy's bird friend. All yellow. What is yellow a palindrome of? Wall-E. And who is the star of the Pixar movie Wall-E? A robot. And what does Wall-E do in that movie? He collects DNA to become a real human. The clues have been there all along like breadcrumbs. And speaking of breadcrumbs, don't feed the birds breadcrumbs. They're not only tracking your DNA, but they're collecting your fingerprints along with killing those at the bottom of the social ladder, i.e. the old, i.e. the weak, i.e. the poor, i.e. the dorks. In order to keep all of our DNA safe, young and old, we cannot trust birds because every bird is tracking DNA. Say it with me, everybody. Automatomically.
Automatomically.
Thank you. Now you can take your phones off of airplane mode.
Okay. Oh man, I didn't realize the whole birds not being real thing went that deep.
Oh yeah, birds aren't real.
Automatically.
Well,
When you think about it, it's very clear.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen a bird go into water?
yes.
That's a lie.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that wasn't
That's a
real
lie.
water. Oh, they've
Emma's
got you
working for
believing
Big
that?
Bird.
Wow.
I'm all, she's on to us. Go.
Well, let's meet our gosh darn panel. Hi, Dayna. Why
Hello.
am I having a hard time remembering everybody's names?
I don't know. And you want to hang out.
happens.
Yeah.
You want me to
It's-
put my feet in a pool with you?
Oh, shared foot water. Dayna, how are programming things with you?
They're good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay. How's Squad Patrol, for example?
It's a lot of fun. We're writing a show right now. It will be written before we perform it,
In theory. Yeah.
right? We have a few more weeks, so that's probably one fewer weeks that we will screw around, and then 1 week we'll have it all ready to put on stage, more or less.
Yeah.
Right?
And I'd also seen other news of you doing other thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
Expand.
I haven't told a lot of people that I'm doing it yet.
Well, I just saw it being posted with you being mentioned as a part of it,
Yes.
which is the only reason I'm bringing it up.
Yes, I am now one of the contributors to the Nymphomercial podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing about hentai, so it's been a very interesting experience. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So you and Milk and Frankie.
Yeah.
And they said 3 hosts. I don't know if they're like 3 in addition or just you 3.
There is one other person.
There is one other. Okay.
Yes.
Who is it?
Might be one of the old guard.
Yeah, I think it's one
One
of the previous hosts.
Yeah. But yeah, Frankie and Dayna, new hosts to
Yes.
Nymphomercial. We're going to have them here on stage on the 31st, I believe.
Okay. Nobody confirmed a date.
I don't know if that's going to be
Okay.
you're going to be doing it, but I think they're confirming that we're going to
Cool.
have you back on stage here on 31st. Well, welcome to the smutty world of reviewing hentai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it's really cute though, and I
sure.
like the imaginativeness of it.
Yes.
You know.
Finally, somebody judging the imaginativeness of
And not-
hentai. It's
Yeah.
been overlooked far too long.
I like to bring a aggressive naivete to
Yeah.
all the things that I do. I'm way too innocent and pure for my age. It's great.
Yeah. You know what? You don't get a lot of aggressive naivete, so
No.
that's going to be refreshing. Well, thank you, Dayna. Hey, Emma.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You've got a couple things that go on here.
Yeah, I've got the Chafe,
Mhm.
which is the 3rd Saturday of the month, and then Warm Takes, which is the 1st Friday of every month.
Yeah, evenly spread out
I
across
try.
the month.
Yeah.
How are those things going?
They're going pretty good.
Yeah?
They're fun.
Oh, yeah.
They're
They're always
fun.
fun.
We have a good time. Yeah. I'm sad about the no bird thing because
really?
my mom just got me a field guide to North American birds
Oh.
and my dad's old binoculars.
Well, then
and
you
I
can
was gonna
just
start
be,
birding,
Yeah,
but
you
now
could be
I'm
helping fight for the resistance.
like, yeah.
You're now
Yeah.
a spotter.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
you're doing recon.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch them watching us.
Watch
Yeah.
them. I'm like, what?
You have to be careful. It's like that thing where you walk by the Scientology castle and you're like, oh, that would be funny if we go in there. And you know what happens next.
Well, maybe just a pee.
Oh, they're gonna recruit you. The birds are gonna recruit you.
Yeah.
You're going to be a bird in no time.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna make you take the stress test.
Yeah.
You'll only be able to eat seeds.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of sunflower seeds as
Oh,
it is,
shit,
so I'm
you're-
already concerned.
You're already halfway there.
I'm already there.
How much
Be respectful.
do you measure your bread intake by the handful?
Yeah. I kind of just flop around in pools
Yeah.
to bathe. Yeah. That's what I do.
Well, good to have you as always.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
Molly Doan,
Yes.
how is Hollywood treating you?
It's good. It's great. Things are good, and now it's starting to get hot, so things
Yeah.
are going to be bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
That nasty hotness. It's hot today.
Oh.
It's LA is a dreamland, except for those 3 or 4 months where it's hot.
I
And
lived in
it's
LA
like,
for 6 years, Molly. It never got above 79 degrees.
Well, okay, then I don't know what to tell you, Jesse. I guess I'm lying.
But that was before global warming.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jesse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
I came here.
I lived in
got
LA
the
in the
whole global warming thing
1600s.
started. But yeah, so yeah, it's been good. Well, I guess the weather's been good. It'll be good again. It'll be good again. And then yeah, doing shows, producing shows, writing stuff, having
Yeah.
fun, making
Nice.
friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and I got recently gotten really into the Muppets, and that's
Hell
been
yeah.
a fun
Original
rabbit hole.
cast?
I never watched them
Oh, yeah.
growing up.
oh,
And
well then.
good shit.
Oh, to experience you experiencing the Muppets for the first time. Oh, that's wonderful.
So the older Muppets, or are you watching baby Muppets? Because they had
Oh, no.
baby Muppets too.
They got the nice original Muppet show,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
at
I
some
haven't
point,
gotten into Baby Muppets yet.
Okay.
I've watched all the movies.
oh
Muppets,
sure,
the most recent one.
yeah,
Muppets
Muppet
Take-
Treasure Island is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Muppets Take
Incredible.
Manhattan too.
Yeah.
oh, Muppets Take Manhattan is still my favorite.
A Muppet Christmas Carol is the best Christmas film
It is
of all
good.
time.
It is very
I
good.
saved all the Christmas ones for Christmas time. I
Sure.
cannot
Good call.
watch Christmas stuff now.
You just
Is
have
that
to make sure
okay?
you have to make sure you watch the version where she's still singing the song, because there's one version where they take out the girlfriend song
Yeah.
because it was too emotionally complex for children. But it's like if you want your heart broken in all the best ways,
It was a
you
little
gotta
rough.
watch that version.
I did watch that.
Okay. I'll check
And dark horse favorite of mine, though I haven't watched it recently because I don't want to disprove that it was actually good. Muppets Tonight was really good. That was
Oh.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
the
seen
TV
it.
show
Yeah.
when they were on for like a year or two.
yeah, in like the late '90s, early
Yeah.
2000s.
I like that a lot. I watched that and enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
you're not alone.
Okay, good. All right. Well, and Molly, you're also doing shows and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's less as important as you finally discovering the Muppets.
Well, it's like I live in LA, so it's like who's gonna? None of y'all are gonna come to my shows.
Well, I don't know. Road trip, everybody, come on.
Get in the van.
Well, good to have you, Molly. Let's get back to the program. It's segment 2. It's Bulletin Board. Not all of us like talking to people. When I'm not on stage, I absolutely abhor speaking to individuals about pretty much anything. So, the hero that is the corkboard gets my utmost respect and admiration. It tells people about things without me having to speak at their dumb faces. And that's such a welcome help. So, it is in celebration of this brave and mighty slab of cork that we bring you Bulletin Board. In Bulletin Board, you're asked to give us 3 things you might find on a bulletin board hung in the break room of the physical manifestation of a specific imaginary place or concept. Today's sadly disappearing concept, I don't know why, I was just walking, this sounded funny. A novelty joke factory. Assuming the place where rubber vomit and joy buzzers and garlic-flavored gum and the like has some kind of whimsical break room and isn't just all produced in a horrifying factory in China, what might you find hanging from the bulletin board thereof in the break room therein? So 3 times around. 111, 222, 333. Dana, start us up on our serpentine with your first gag novelty joke break room thing.
Okay, so it is an advisory from the maintenance department. Please do not flush the fake poop down the toilet. It backs up the pipes and creates a real mess for us.
Yeah. Fake poop turns into a real mess.
Yes.
So says maintenance. Thank you. Emma, first of 3, novelty gift gag,
Yeah, I know.
I don't have
I'm
to
not gonna
reset
make
it
you
every
say
time.
Yeah. The first one's a handwritten note. It says, "Who keeps replacing the toner with glitter?" Every report now looks like it was printed at a unicorn's birthday party. Stop it. Or don't. Management is divided.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
They want to be angry.
How can you be?
But come on, that's whimsical and wonderful. Molly, gag. Why does break room bulletin board go?
Wait, what did you say?
I just keep losing interest in finishing my sentences tonight. Novelty, joke, factory, break room, bulletin board. It's too much. It's too much.
Okay, great. All right, it's a safety hazard bulletin. It says, please read safety hazard. The vat of hot plastic used to make our realistic fake dog eat duty is both hot and toxic, and the vat and its surrounding area should not be climbed on or treated as a playground. A recent incident has occurred, and we need all employees to sign the page attached. By signing, you understand the risks of roughhousing around the hot vats of realistic fake doggy duty vat plastic, and release the company from responsibility and liability, including burns, extreme fume inhalation, or death. Do not roughhouse on the top of the hot vats of realistic fake doggy duty. Do not play lightsabers on the top of the hot vats of realistic fake doggy duty. And do not play Radio City Rockettes on top of the hot vats of realistic fake doggy duty. Thank you and have a great day.
Yeah. And you know, they wouldn't have to fucking put that up if someone
didn't do
happen.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt is now a giant piece of realistic fake dog duty. And
Say that 3 times.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to say this 6 more times.
Then don't.
Dana,
Please
your
don't.
second thing, go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, it's a flyer. This is inspired by my week. 14th annual Goofy Golf Tournament this first Saturday of May. Can you muster the buffoonery and sink a hole in 1? Or even in 12? All people will play with our goofy golf balls that don't go straight and don't work like real golf balls. The winner will receive a free day off and an extra 20% in the employee discount store. Yay! All proceeds from the tournament go to orphans.
Oh.
This is not a joke, but your golf game is.
Dang, got him.
Oh.
I did some research.
Yeah. No, I like and simultaneously ragefully hate the idea of like doing a full-length golf course with like cat toy golf balls that just wiggle around.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Thank you, Dana. I don't hate you for it. I just hate the thought of it.
And that's why I wrote it.
Emma, your second bulletin board item. Go.
All right. This is an internal memo from HR. Stop weaponizing the rubber chickens. This is the 3rd time this week someone's filed a complaint for being ambushed in the break room by poultry. HR is tired, y'all. And that's it.
Yeah. I didn't think about you just like stuff a Nerf bullet in a rubber chicken's mouth. Squeeze it.
Squeeze it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think about it. Whimsical and dangerous. Molly, your second break room bulletin board item. What do you got?
Okay. This one says memorial. All are welcome to celebrate the life of longtime and recently passed employee Kurt Fitzgibbons. Kurt was a husband, father, and amateur magician. He was a jokester that made everybody laugh. Although he died suddenly and tragically, drowning and melting in a vat of hot, realistic, fake doggy duty plastic, those he loved, quote, know the truth and know he went out doing what he loved most. Donuts and juice will be served in the break room all day in his memory.
Oh,
And juice.
yeah. Just room
There's
temperature,
donuts and juice
high
in the break
C.
room.
Yeah. Just sitting there. Just
Just
a
one
joke.
bottle of Simply Orange.
Yeah, it's not even simply apple, which is the best one.
Just sitting there
Whoa.
sweating all day, just warming up. Ugh.
Can't we put it
And
on
the high
ice?
pulp one, too.
Yeah. And it's right next to the fridge. You could take it out after each drink, but no, they just leave it there. And it's donuts. It's not even real. You know what? I'm painting a terrible picture of this drink. Thank you, Molly. I knew I shouldn't have said something after your first one. Dana, let's start a third trip around the break room bulletin board of a novelty joke factory. It helps when I read it.
You did it.
This is fun fact, another message from HR. They would like to remind people that, yes, while we do work in a prank factory, please don't ask your coworker if they want to grope the stress away by playing with your breast-shaped stress balls. While these are a fun novelty thing to sell to customers, asking these questions is still considered workplace sexual harassment.
Yeah. Well-meaning, but it'll still get you a write-up. Yeah.
I've seen those. Those are real.
Yes, that's why I was doing research.
Yeah, you're so
Oh,
good.
First, you get brought on to the Nymphomercial podcast, and now you're researching stress ball titties.
Jesus. Stress ball titties. We should all be so lucky.
Yeah, we should. Let's all go to Evangeline's.
They probably have them.
I'm sure. Next to the old fart cards. Oh, you're old and not deserving of love anymore.
Mom?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I was thinking the cards that like make farting noises.
No.
But they probably do too. Emma, you're third. Don't do
Yeah.
the second one again.
No.
Do your third item.
All right. Missing prototype laugh track in a jar. If you hear faint clapping and deranged giggling coming from your locker, do not open it. The jar is learning.
Oh, no. Oh, that's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
AI laugh jar. Thank you, Emma. And Molly, let's hear your wrapping up of the bulletin boarding of the Joke Factory break room bulletin. I'll stop.
Dag. Okay, so this last one says, looking to hire. New novelty joke factory looking to hire. Candidates need to have experience working around hot vats of realistic fake doggy duty and know how to actually have fun around those vats. If interested, call Bert Bits Bibbins at number below.
Oh.
I love a through line. So good.
Got to see
When in
these.
doubt, that's what I do.
Yeah, no, that's great. I feel like a fool.
Yeah. We got
Like
to see.
that guy who died in the vat of doggy doo.
Yeah, realistic rubber. That was Bulletin Board. Let's move on to segment 3. It's Breakfast of Champions. I like breakfast. There, I said it. I just bought myself a mini-ass waffle maker because mini waffles are delicious and bring me food joy. And some smart folk have even turned waffles into breakfast cereal type shapes. What I'm saying is that the possibilities for cereal engineering are limitless, which you are about to prove in Breakfast of Champions. In Breakfast of Champions, you've been asked to give us the packaging, applicable mascot, slogans, and nutritional information for a breakfast cereal branded and themed around the following particular things or concepts. Dayna Bryant, let's hear your breakfast cereal themed around 21st century parenting.
Okay. Introducing Millennials, a new cereal for a new millennium and for a new kind of family. The box is bigger than your regular cereal box because any time that our family can spend time together is the right time. We only choose colors for our box that have undergone rigorous study to promote feelings of positivity and safety. Yes. You'll feel happier just looking at our brightly colored but warmly toned box. Our mascot is a sweet, cuddly golden retriever and is featured prominently on the front of the box, but he also keeps at least a 5 feet safe distance away from the children unless they come to him, because body autonomy and boundaries are very important to our cereal.
I hate this. I hate this.
And each side of the box are going to help children explore important facets of their growing sense of self. On one side, provide activities that help you explore your emotions and your mental health, really tap in with who you are as a human. The other side is going to provide some logical puzzles and some games to help develop your growing mind. Also, our nutritional facts show that millennials are only made with the best purely organically grown ingredients that are all locally sourced. They are also dairy-free, gluten-free, no preservatives, no MSG, no PCP, no HGTV, and no other acronyms.
Oh.
But also, we know here at Millennials that more and more adults are abstaining from having children. But that's okay. That doesn't mean you can't eat our cereal because it's also made with adults in mind. All features of our cereal and its really fun box are also great for millennials who are trying to reparent themselves. Yay! Plus, you get all the positive enjoyment of a children's cereal without the negative judginess of your parents or not having enough family income to actually be able to afford the brand names this time. Yay! Millennials. Helping to create a safe space while the world burns around us.
Wee. Oh, I did that to us. I'm sorry. But I flatly refuse to ingest any Millennials or any cereal that doesn't include PCP.
Wah, wah, wah.
Sorry. You lost this customer.
Well, what you add to the cereal, we can't
Oh, that's true.
police, so.
Just a little spoonful that you sprinkle over the top.
Like sugar, but more fun.
Oh, thank you, Dayna. Emma.
That's my name.
Emma. Let's let's hear about your cereal themed around a hoarder.
It's so funny. So Breakfast of Champions brings you Hordos.
Sure.
Right? O's is
It's
going
the
to be the
easy
thing.
suffix.
Because you can't spell nourishment without sentimentally clinging to decay. The packaging itself, so the box is bloated,
Sure.
right? It's a little bit, it's twice the thickness of a normal cereal box, but it's structurally unsound somehow. And the top of it is taped shut with yellowing masking tape, duct tape, and something that might be melted wax. The expiration date on the box has been circled, then crossed out, and then replaced with a handwritten note that says, still good. And then on top of it, there's a faded mail-in rebate for a discontinued VHS head cleaner that just clings to the front of the box like a warning. The mascot is Cereal Sam.
Mm-hmm.
He's gaunt, alert, and possibly not fictional. He wears a robe made of stitched together free t-shirts from the local tire shops. He holds like a spoon that he claims is a family heirloom.
Sure.
And he appears on the box and then he just says, "It's not clutter if you love it." That's his catchphrase. And then his eyes somehow are always following you through the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
You gonna throw it away?
I came up with a couple slogans because
Nice.
I couldn't decide on one. Because you never know when you'll need emotional fiber. Is one. Tastes like safety, smells like mothballs.
Mm-hmm.
Or one man's trash is another man's breakfast. I don't know
Yeah.
which one's the best. So we got some nutritional information
please.
if you're interested.
Yeah.
Okay, calories unknown, possibly infinite. Sugar low, but somehow still sticky. Sodium high enough to remember your mistakes. The serving size is one handful eaten standing up in a dimly lit hallway. And it may contain dust, buttons, and expired optimism. There's also bonus offers that are inside if you'd like to. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
So there's a plastic decoder ring from a 1983 cereal box, still in a Ziploc bag, and if you're lucky, a key to something long forgotten, possibly yourself. And then there's an activity on the back of the
sure.
box. Yeah, it's a maze, like a maze you can do yourself, and it's called "Which Room is Still Walkable?" So try and find your way, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh no! I ran into the stacks of newspaper room.
I had like
And
a
the
whole
other
thing
stacks of newspaper.
written for the game, but I was like, that's too much.
Oh,
That's
never
there's
too
a
much.
scoring system.
Oh, please! All these details we've lost.
I know. I'm so sorry.
We're all the
Follow
worse
me on
for it.
Instagram. I'll
Yeah.
do a reel about
Post
it.
it all there. Thank you, Emma. So good. And then there's what I did to Molly.
Yeah, interesting choice.
I don't know.
No, it's fine.
I had oops all, and then I couldn't figure out where I wanted to go with it. I think goop was one of the potentials. So I don't know if that was better or worse. But Molly, let's hear about your cereal. A cereal called Oops All Carpet Samples.
Great. Okay, mine's a commercial. We open on a boy eating breakfast with his father. Eat your breakfast, Tommy. Dad, why can't we have carpet samples for breakfast? 'Cause, Tommy, you have carpet samples for dinner. You can't have carpet samples for breakfast. Now, no more questions or your skateboard is going in the shredder like your mother. Now, I have to go work my job that brings me no joy. It's called being an adult. Psst, hey, kid, over here. Who are you, an old man? I'm not just any old man. I'm Elmer Lynn Haldren, the Empire Flooring Man. Grab your bowl and your spoon. Oops, all carpet samples today. Come on, jump on your skateboard and follow me. Where are we? We're in Carpet Sampletopia, where you can eat carpet samples anytime. Whoa, the ocean is milk, and we're surfing on carpet samples. That's right. Hang 10, friend. Whoa, are we in a karate dojo? That's right. Our opponent wants to ban eating carpet samples for breakfast. That's right. I'm not going to let that happen. Oh, really? You think your 3 grams of protein and 2,000 grams of microplastic fiber per serving can save you now, Empire Flooring Man and friend? Let's do it, kid. 1, 2, 3, hi-ya! Hey, Tommy, what are you laughing at? And where did you get that bowl of carpet samples? And who put in the fabulous hardwood floor in the foyer? I'll never tell. Grab your bowl and your spoon. Oops, all carpet samples today.
Oh, God damn. Oh,
Love it.
See?
See what?
You take my lemons and you make lemonade. That's the point of this show.
I think that's more of a
That guy was all
limoncello.
over the place.
Oh, and incorporating the Empire
Yeah, that's great.
jingle in there. Oh, so good. So good.
I didn't even know that was in my brain until now.
I know.
it was-
That like unlocked a core memory. I don't even know where that was.
188. Yeah.
No, do it.
I can't remember the rest of the number.
8 Empire. Yeah. See?
2, 3.
Everybody in the room just sang it, Molly, so you should feel good about yourself.
There it is. Yeah. Okay. Took me a second.
Everyone kind of sang. Well, you were straight up singing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were just kind of like, Empire.
I knew the 88. I forgot the 2, 300, and then Empire. There was. All right. Sorry. We're all
No,
just.
that was
We
great.
had a shared moment. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
yes, we had this. But quickly we shatter that and move on to segment 4. It's Angry Poem. We like to think art is beautiful and demure and civilized. But people make art, so that's impossible. What art usually is rageful and hurt and pain. We contribute to that beautiful painscape in our own way with Write an Angry Poem About It. In Write an Angry Poem About It, as the name may already suggest, you've been given some topics and asked to write some angry-type poems about them. So let's let that primal scream roar! Dayna Bryant, let's hear your angry poem about tough guys.
Okay. REO Speedwagon sure got it right. Tough guys ain't getting no love from me tonight.
Wow.
Vulnerability is where it's at, so tough guys better get down with that. They call some dudes nerds and some of them dorks, but they'll eat with their hands, don't bother with forks. They tractor into my nice, fresh, clean house. They smell like a turd and look like dead mouse. Sure, your leather jacket is pretty cool, and riding a Harley makes some women drool. But I want a man in a nice cardigan who drives a more sensible 4-door sedan. I don't need you to break out in a fight. Use your smart words to set issues right. Speak some truths. Opponents might turn pale, but you punch another dude and you go straight to jail. I don't have free time to come bail you out. So in there you'll sit and you'll whine and you'll pout. And when I'm over you and you're all alone, just know it's an overdose of testosterone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, claps.
Yeah, it's-
That's as angry as I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was still,
Yeah.
we felt it.
It
It was more disappointing than angry.
Not angry, just disappointed.
Yeah.
Which
just-
is worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, shout out to REO Speedwagon.
Yeah. That was a pull I don't think we were expecting this evening.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I have a great album that I remember from my youth.
Well, we just keep unlocking memories tonight. Thank you, Dayna. Emma Haney.
Yeah. your poems.
You
This
need-
is why I didn't do this show for 4 years.
Oh, that's right. You're not supposed to do poems. I forgot.
I feel like I was like, I'm gonna take this as a growing
Well,
experience.
it was also
growth.
The three of you had done all the segment 4s too much. I forgot about your no poem clause.
No.
But here we
It's
are.
okay.
It's been a while.
He's
It was long enough.
lying. I've done angry poem a bunch.
Oh.
It wasn't in the last
The
2
truth
shows
comes
then.
out. Oh no!
I
Did
only-
the
Molly
last
just
2
get
shows now.
disconnected? Did you just to keep her from telling the
I
truth?
go back to the last your previous 2 appearances
Okay.
to see what not to give you. That's what I do. I put a lot of thought and effort into this.
Listen,
guys.
I'm not trying
I
to.
really try.
I'm not trying to be.
Fire!
Yeah. But this prompt will
well.
prove why I'm second chair.
That's all. No, please, please.
I'm just
Emma
kidding.
Haney.
Yes, sorry. Oof.
We've heard an angry poem about tough guys. Let's hear an angry poem about one plies.
And I had to clarify it. It's 1-ply toilet paper.
Or
I'm like, is
whatever-
there another ply?
whatever that meant to you? But I
yeah,
don't know what else
I
it
just wanted to
could've been.
make sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. The poem is entitled 1-ply.
Oh, okay.
Keeping it simple. 1-ply, not 2, not 3, which would be absurd, but 1. A single whisper of tissue, an allegation of paper. You tear at a glance, you disintegrate on contact. You require origami level folding to even pretend to have substance. I used you once at a gas station. I came out a changed person. Not emotionally, just physically chafed and emotionally colder. You are the post-it note of hygiene, the dental floss of dignity. You are what happens when a boardroom votes against empathy. They say less is more, but in your case, less is less. Like profoundly, embarrassingly, unforgettably less.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So good. Oh,
It didn't rhyme, but
No, that doesn't have to.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
I just was trying to convey a feeling.
Yeah. And apologize, but our pipes are very delicate. So I'm not calling fucking Roto-Rooter out here again. That was a bad time. So you all get to have a bad time instead. Thank you, Emma.
Mhm.
Molly Doan. I don't even know how you could be angry about yours, but we'll get to it. We've heard an angry poem about tough guys. We've even heard an angry poem about 1-plies. Molly Doan, let's hear your angry poem about a Waffle Fries.
Waffle fries, more like awful fries, more like bag of lies. Trying to copy the top of a pie. Can't dip in sauce, cup, because they're too big of guys. Soggy lack of crisp makes me cry. They are both wet and also somehow dry. Are you crisp cut? Are you a crushed nut? Are you a rotten old dough nut? Are you dried barf on a golf course putt-putt? Are you the ear of the Mummy King Tut? Feels like I picked up a fry orgy. Looks like I stepped in poop of a corgi. Tried to put ketchup on. It just looked gory. In the case of being tasty, you are not, says Maury. Extra 150, psh, please miss me. In the carton, there's only like 3. Looks like a moldy honeycomb of a bee. The official fry of Chick-fil-A, who don't like people who are gay. Waffle fries are bigoted, never made by Bobby Flay. You like waffle fries? You're cray.
Oh, damn.
They'll really calm down.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like I wish you were wearing like sunglasses and one of those like beatnik.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Doug's sister from the
Yeah.
show Doug.
Just need a
Judy.
beret and everything.
Yeah.
Honey.
Judy?
Yeah. Judy.
So good. And yeah, I'm a fan too, but now I have to rethink everything that I believe.
Makes you think.
Yeah, it does.
All my pieces tonight. That's my goal at the moment.
Yes. So many think pieces tonight.
Yeah.
We've made it. It's segment 5. It's versus v versus. So, this last week or so, the world was particularly preoccupied with the idea of who would win in a fight between 100 men and a gorilla. A furrer. I don't use that word often enough, so I needed to run up to it. A furrer which we are taking full credit for launching 2 weeks ago with our wildly popular and extremely beloved Versus v Versus segment, and the specific prompt of 500 Timothy Chalamet versus the original cast of Jackass in their prime, which is essentially 100 men versus a gorilla when you really think about it. So, in honor of our indirect internet success and influence, this week you've got your own 100 men versus challenge, in which you've been asked to tell us how you think these particular fights would go down. Dayna Bryant, let's hear about your fight. 100 men versus one emotionally mature decision.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure those 100 men are going to be a statistically relevant spattering of men from throughout society, so that all of these statistics that I pulled from the internet are relevant. Yeah. Okay, and we're also going to assume that like an emotionally mature decision is something that actually has weight and stakes. It's not like, should I buy a kiddie pool and put beers in it and drink it with my dude bros? That's not emotionally mature. It's a great decision, but not emotionally mature. Okay, so let's be real. We're not talking about 100 men that are actually going to be fighting this problem. First, we have to figure out the math to figure out how many men are actually going to be involved in this fight. And remember, this is not real math. This is comedy math.
Okay.
Oh, God, I hope that wasn't my phone. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I have learned from the internet that anywhere between 20 and 40% of men have an avoidant attachment style. And you know what avoidant attachment people are really good at? Running away. Especially when it comes to making emotionally mature decisions.
Right.
Because it's too much pressure, and I don't really want to be tied down right now with that decision. So we've just lost at least like a quarter or more of the men. They've just ran. They bolted for the hills. It's great. Did you also know that the dark triad accounts for 7 to 14% of people? So if you are unfamiliar, those are narcissists, Machiavellian men, and psychopaths. And everybody knows that not only are they not emotionally mature, but they're also not the type that are going to solve their own problems. They're just going to throw other people into the fray. Okay. So mathematically, we've just lost between 27 and 54% of our 100 men. Jeez. Cool. But you know what comes next? Oh. Toxic masculinity.
What is this? Man.
Right? Because they hear a verses and they're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go fight a bitch, and they're all excited and they're puffed up and their muscles are popping out of their t-shirts with their V-necks, and I'm not gonna hate on a V-neck. I love a good deep V on a man. And of course they're gonna run in there full of aggression and anger, which is definitely not an emotional state, because everybody knows that anger is not an emotion. And they're gonna be caught off guard, but that this fight really, this isn't a real fight. This is against emotional maturity. Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of like posturing and insults, and they're going to be like, come at me, bro. But emotional maturity doesn't come at you. It takes you gently by the hand, and it walks with you side by side. And of course, all those toxic men are going to be, ooh, that's gay, I don't do that. And then they're going to run away because they don't even really know what gender the hand is that they're holding. But holding hands is just not okay with them because they can't be vulnerable. So they're also gonna leave. And I don't know how many of men that are, because that math is not mathin' on the internet, but you never even know. You don't know which ones are toxic until they're faced with an emotionally mature decision. But I do know that about 18% of men go to therapy. So I'm gonna just make some broad assumptions that the number of men that go to therapy but don't make emotionally mature decisions kind of roughly balances out the number of men that don't need to go to therapy but can still make emotionally mature decisions. So we're going to say maybe 20 men are left. I'm going to be, this math is just for fun, right?
Sure.
But the question is, can this group of men come together in the center of the battlefield and drown out all of the other BS about what all of the other things are telling them they should be, and actually have a bromance and talk things out and share their feelings and be hopeful and vulnerable and adorable? And I would love the fuck out of this. Could they keep from being distracted and actually win against this decision? I don't fucking know. But it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
All new on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh. Just a 6-part series.
Right? It's really cute when guys are like really like love each other.
Yeah.
As like bros. I love it. It's
nice.
one of my favorite things.
Having positive
fiction.
Yeah.
No, I've seen some real like bro love, and it warms my heart.
Really?
That's nice.
Yeah,
I never have.
you should experience it. It's very sweet.
Yeah. Well,
You gotta give them. You gotta praise them for it too.
Yeah, you generally only hang out with stand-ups, and that's not.
Yeah.
That's not the arena for that.
I'm like, I think they love each other. They keep punching each other in the dicks.
Yeah.
And
That
going,
is
gotcha.
True sign of emotional maturity. Well, thank you, Dayna. Hey, how can people enjoy more the heck out of Dayna Bryant, should they so choose to?
I don't know if enjoy is the right
Oh,
word after all the
please.
prompts I got
Please.
tonight.
Come now.
I don't know if it was my interpretation or just the random luck of the draw. But I every other second Friday I perform with the sketch comedy group Squad Patrol at the Sacramento Comedy Spot. Our next show isn't until June, so we're busily writing that right now. We're gonna do our version of a sports movie.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Right? So that'll be fun. Otherwise, I'm around here. If you want to come back tomorrow night, I'll be doing Scene Kids.
Oh, there we are.
If you want to hop in your time machine and go back to last weekend, I was on Warm Takes with Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around here quite often. And then, in theory, maybe here in a couple weeks for the re-debut of an infomercial on stage.
Yes.
So we'll see. Might want to check in with them.
I'll find out.
Yeah. Well, always a pleasure to have you, Dayna. Emma Haney.
Hi.
Oh, this one's going to be a barn burner. Emma Haney, let's hear how your fight would go down between 100 fathers versus one grill at a summer cookout.
This is crazy, right?
Yeah.
At first, the odds seem clear. One grill, 100 men, all of them fathers, all of them armed with spatulas, meat thermometers, and generational pride. Each one has grilled since before you were born, buddy. They don't come to fight the grill. They come to conquer it, to dominate propane, to cook the perfect burger and be the one other dads speak of in hushed, smoky reverence. But the grill, it waits. It starts by burning the first patty, just barely, enough to awaken dad number 12, who mutters, "Well, that's ruined," and steps in. But dad number 43 already has his tongs in hand. "Let it rest," he says, like a surgeon. Dad number 8 opens the lid to check again, just to see what's going on. Dad number 29 sighs loudly and mutters about letting the meat speak for itself. Dad number 71 asks if anybody brought mesquite chips. And the bickering begins. The grill smolders. Dad number 42 begins citing YouTube tutorials. Dad number 17 references a Joe Rogan elk recipe. Dad number 61 says sous vide is the only real way to cook beef and is immediately booed off the lawn. The grill doesn't move. It lets them self-destruct. The built-in thermometer begins fluctuating wildly. 200 degrees, 450 degrees, low! The lid squeals when open, causing dad number 23 to declare, "Obviously, it's off level." As someone twists a knob too hard, propane hisses. Dad number 35 gets an eyebrow singed. They begin fighting over who brought the best seasoning rub. Dad number 6 starts a side quest involving a deep fryer that no one authorized. Dad number 88 tries to use a George Foreman grill on the patio, citing efficiency, and is shunned like a heretic. By the 45-minute mark, chaos reigns. Cargo shorts litter the yard. Beer cans roll like tumbleweeds. Flip-flops are melted into the pavement. Someone's Bluetooth speaker is playing Bob Seger at full volume, and no one knows whose it is. Eventually, the crowd thins, and there, standing in a haze of smoke, seared meat and broken pride, the grill remains, still hot, still ready. Winner, the grill, by psychological warfare, misdirection, and a perfectly timed flare up during Turn the Page.
Oh, so good.
I'm pretty sure that was literally an episode of the Golden Bachelorette.
The what?
The Golden Bachelorette, where they had a
Those are all
yeah.
the seniors.
Yeah, it was all the like men over 50. They were grilling meat, and they all had their own opinions. It was great.
Yep.
Oh,
Just turn them against each other.
yeah. Emma, you have to recognize the absolute confidence and trust, knowing that no one else could have tackled that fight like I knew you could. See?
Thank
I
you.
believe in you, Emma.
That one was a fun one.
That was
I
good.
liked that one.
Emma Haney, how can people
Yes.
enjoy more of what it is that you do outside the specific confines of this episode of Step Show?
Well, you could follow me on Instagram at ehaney comedy for stand-up shows. I'm also here 2 times a month.
Yeah.
First Fridays at 9 for Warm Takes. Third
Third
Saturdays at 9 for the Chafe. If you want to check out any podcasts, Mom Hat Studios, I do stuff with them.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I get to do a podcast with Jackie Cation, and I'm very excited.
Oh, nice.
So I get to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 for
Oh, yeah.
90 minutes.
Yeah, you mentioned.
I can do that. I can do that.
I mean, what are you going to do with the last 5 minutes after you spend the first 85 talking about fishing?
Fish. I know. And taking baths for 50 cents. Love it.
Oh, question from the audience?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I want to see Jack Marston's thing. I think that, because they were talking about doing like before that gang and seeing Arthur, but I'm like, nah, I want to see Jack. And after he kills the guy, which they meet in the second game, which is wild, because I'm like, he kills him. That's so wild. That's so wild.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I'd like to see Jack.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Now we've just had another spin-off. Emma's got a Red Dead talk show.
I would.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Well, thank you, Emma. So good. Molly Doan, before you usher us off into the night, as we don't have a 9 o'clock tonight.
Well, I can take as long as I want.
Yes, please stretch
I
your
was
legs.
so good with my prompts, keeping them nice and short. For what?
Oh, I'm sorry, but
For
before.
some nice cohesive pieces that don't go on too long.
Oh, but don't never feel penned in, Emma
Yeah, it's
or
okay.
Molly. Do what you do. But before you do what you do, Molly, how can people get more Molly Doan where they work in bank?
Work in bank?
Or, where they do things. I've just used that work in bank line for
It's good.
10 years.
Don't listen to her. It's good.
Come to LA, I guess. Come
Well,
to LA.
sure.
I produce a show every Wednesday at the Shared Experience Studio in Hollywood on Melrose. Sounds so fancy,
It
but
does.
it's just it's an okay neighborhood. Shitty over there. It's not. Everyone thinks I'm so glamorous, and I am, but
yeah.
I'm also reffing it, folks.
Oh.
Does Emma have a question?
I
No,
have
it
a
does
question,
have a
I
question,
do.
it looks like, yeah.
When is Raptor on a horse coming back?
Yeah.
Oh
The
gosh.
fans
Wait,
demand it.
Me and Eric need to get around to doing that.
That's so funny.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a Red Dead Redemption question.
I know.
But also shout out to Emma. A lot of times when we're playing video games, there's a friend online and it's Emma, and that's fun.
Yeah.
It's like saying hi from afar. It's fun seeing what games you're playing, Emma. It's fun to keep it that way.
Okay. I'm playing
Yeah, we're-
Story of Seasons right now on
Oh.
Switch. It's a farming simulator where you can woo women,
Well, yeah.
and I like
I know
it.
that. I know
Yeah.
that.
I'm thinking of breaking out my Animal Crossing when I get home tonight. We'll see.
Reunion show?
Mm.
Okay, we gotta. Well, it's
but-
your show.
Yeah, let's get to Molly first. Well,
Sorry.
No, that sounded rude.
Yeah, let's
I
get
have
this out of the
Animal
way.
Crossing as well.
The next
Molly's-
2 hours is gaming talk.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna break out
Molly's
some happy
props are
time.
so good.
Well, Molly, thank you. Yeah, if people are down in LA, people are watching online. They might be down in LA. Go check out Shared Experience. Sounds like a fun place.
It's a good spot.
Yeah. Emma, let's close out this particular
Molly?
program. Or Molly.
Let me
God
text you my
damn
stuff,
it.
Emma.
I guess we know who the favorite is,
All
Molly, huh?
all effing night. I cannot say names properly. I have to stare at people for a second before I do. I'm so wiped out. Molly,
Yes.
let's wrap up this gosh darn program. You got a mouthful of a prompt. Let's see what you
Yeah.
done did with it. Molly Doan,
Mhm.
let's hear who would win in this fight between 100 rednecks versus a bald eagle that smells like Kid Rock in a Dale Earnhardt leather jacket and a Smokey and the Bandit cowboy hat, wearing a pair of chrome truck nuts around its neck, and with an unregistered firearm under one wing and a 6-pack of Coors Light under the other.
Yeah. That was a lot, man. It's great imagery, though. I love it. All right, let's go. Hey, everybody, how are you doing? My name's Grit Grimm, and this is my wife, Gretchen Grimm. Gretchen, say hi. Shut up. And today we're watching who's going to win between 100 rednecks and a bald eagle that's quite decked out in swag. Ain't that right, Gretchen? Shut the fuck up. That's right. Now, this just ain't any bald eagle. This is a bald eagle that showed up one day on the Alabama shoreline and since then has become more powerful every day. It would seem as though the bald eagle showed up, assimilated to our vast and deep redneck culture, and then thought to himself, hey, I'm taking over. I'm the big bitch in this town now. Yup, the final showdown happens now as 100 rednecks charge the shoreline. The bald eagle, it usually is down in its morning Coors Lights at. I love a Coors Light in the morning. It's the healthier alternative. Yup. As we can see, the eagle was not on the shoreline as the rednecks had thought. It was mating in the nearby Alabama fuck cave. I done it there. Yep, I done it there too. Looks like the bald eagle is stealing a move from the Calvin decal on the window of his Dodge Ram, and he's pissing all over the rednecks. You don't want to get eagle piss on you, because when birds piss, they shit. They do it at the same damn time. Yep. Looks like some of the rednecks are leaving because it's too hot. Round one goes to the bald eagle. That's good. Sometimes it gets too hot. Yep. Round two starting, and a redneck has grabbed onto the chrome truck nuts that are hanging around the bald eagle's neck. The eagle keeps flying higher, powered by the protein from Coors Lights, but the rednecks keep grabbing each other's ankles, making a chain. One thing about us rednecks, we're good at holding on to things. Hammers, fork, corn cob. Yep. And oh no, the eagle is dangling the human chain of 40 or so rednecks over the Gulf of Mexico. Can the rednecks hold on? The eagle's pushing a button on the truck nuts. Oh no, those weren't truck nuts. They were perfume vials holding Kid Rock cologne. That stuff smells like shit wrapped in crap. And the rednecks have dropped due to the stank. They're bull shark meat now. Yup, bull shark meat is right. Rednecks are losing hope as there's only one redneck left. Oh, no. Just an old man. Not just any old man. Hi-ya! I'm Elmerlin Holdren, the Empire Flooring Man. Hey, Mr. Eagle, I'll take my friend's DNA back, please. Grab your bowls and your spoons. Oops, all carpet samples today. Bam!
Oh, so good. And Stab is over. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And, of course, a very special thank you to our incredible panel, Dayna Bryant, Emma Haney, and Molly Doan. Say, would you like to catch the Stab Show live as it happens? Well, I wouldn't stop you if I could. Come on down to Stab Comedy Theater or tune in to Stab TV Friday nights at 7:30, and you will have achieved Stab watchitudinous. And, of course, you can always take the Stab Show with you wherever you go, just by subscribing to the show via the podcast provider of your choice. Rate, review, and share it with a friend, and you will have pleased the old podcast gods. But until then, that's all we've got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, saying nothing is impossible if you deny your can't-do-itudes and launch your dreamly instappabilities. Good night.
Woo!
Oh, so good.
That was
Very
good.
Dr. Keith at the
Thank
end.
you guys for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you. Well done, Molly. Oh, wait, Molly's over there, technically. We got to look at the
Oh.
Molly camera.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That one's right
I've
there.
been looking up there.
Oh, no. That's...
Am I just above everyone by myself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
thought
why I
that was
keep
the
looking
case.
up.
Everyone's
thanks,
looking at the whole
guys.
show.
Good job,
right.
Molly. You
Yeah.
were very funny.
Everybody good. Everybody's
Good
so
job to
good
you
tonight.
all.
Too.
It's just
Everybody
fun.
was so good.
You know I'm a Haniac.
But, yeah, like I said, I had a hard time figuring out a 9 o'clock for tonight, so
Yeah.
it just didn't happen. So we all get to go home early, which I don't mind because I'm very, very tired.
Yeah.
So
You
come
want
back
me to
tomorrow.
tell some jokes?
I mean, you can.
No, I don't want to.
Somebody might show up for 9 o'clock thinking there's a show.
Gone foot bathing.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna go to Home Depot. We're gonna get some lumber. We're gonna start building
we're
that
doing a
foot bath.
trough.
Yeah, the trough.
You get some like PVC pipes with like the individual
Oh,
pieces
yeah.
so that they have like the sides.
Ooh, it's so hot.
Oh, and then you were talking about kiddie pool with like beer and stuff.
Oh no, she said you could put beer and ice in
Well,
it,
yeah.
and then when everything melts, you
Well, I
can
love
put
how
your
that
feet
came
in
up
it.
during the conversation, and I already put it in one of my pronouns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that reminded me, I did specifically for One the Hang. I literally went to a Home Depot to buy one of the metal buckets just to pour ice and drop a couple cans in, just because I was a classy bitch. But yeah, that's us. Thanks for hanging out, online audience. You guys
Bye,
were
Molly.
awesome. Yeah, goodbye, Molly. You're wonderful.
Bye, y'all. Bye online.
I'll talk to
Bye
you.
online.
I'll have a good time in LA. I don't know. I'll try and talk to you like a person at some point. I don't talk to anybody. I don't have to.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye, buddy.
We are calling it a night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Come back tomorrow, Saturday. It's Yuba Sutter Improv Club. Catch a killer. One Fall Improv and Scene Kids. It's all improv tomorrow. 3 improv shows. So much good. Let's see. Do we have any friends on Twitch that I can raid you guys over to? Who's doing something? We got Dan. Dan's doing something. Ben Monster. You know what? We haven't raided Ben Monster in a long time. Hold on for the raid. We'll see you back here tomorrow for all improv. Hold on. Hold on for the raid.
All right, now, we all know that life is too short for regrets. So I don't want you to let fear stop you from doing anything. I want you to go out and love somebody and live your life. I know I will. I'm gonna have a good time.